polygenic traits, some additional examples. Examples of the polygenic traits can be eye color, height, body shape, and intelligence. All these are types of polygenic traits because more than one gene they contribute. Let's say if we take the example of the height, there are approximately 3 genes. There are more than 3 genes which control the height of the humans. So these traits, they are called as polygenic traits, but polygenic traits also have some effects by the environment. If there is some effect by the environment, then they are called as multifactorial traits. Polygenic traits are those traits which are due to the expression of different genes which are present either on the same chromosome or they can also be on the different chromosomes. This is the example of the polygenic trait. The eye color in the humans, we can see that there is variation in the eye color of the humans. Eye color of the humans is controlled by more than one gene. So this is an example of the polygenic traits. Stature, shape of the face, and fingerprints, they are all examples of the polygenic traits. Here we can see the difference between the height of the individuals and the difference between the face shape of the individuals as well as the fingerprints which are present on our fingers. They are different from person to person. We have different kinds of the shape from person to person, as well as each person has a unique fingerprints. So the fingerprints, height, and the face shape, they are controlled by more than one genes. Chicken comb is another example to study the polygenic trait. Chicken comb have 4 different types which is controlled by 2 different genes. The gene 1 is gene R, while the second gene is P gene. Here we can see the chicken combs. There are 4 different phenotypes of the chicken comb. It can be in rose form, it can be in, this is the chicken comb. It can be in walnut form, it can be in pea form, and it can be in a single form. So there are 4 different phenotypes. These 4 different phenotypes, they are controlled by 2 genes. In case of rose comb, there is R gene which is in dominant form, while the second P gene is in recessive form. So this is for the rose. While in case of walnut, the R gene is in dominant form and as well as P gene is in dominant form. When both the genes they will be in dominant form, there would be a walnut type of the chicken comb. In case of P combs, R gene will be in recessive form. In this form is in recessive form, while the P gene is in dominant form. While in case of single, both the genes, either in case of gene R is in recessive form, while the second gene, gene P, that is also in recessive form. So this is the type of the polygenic trait where 2 different genes, they control the comb shape which are present in the hands. Hair color is another example of the polygenic trait. Hair color is controlled by 4 different genes. Those genes, they are present on chromosome 3, chromosome 6, chromosome 10, and chromosome 18. So these genes, they control the hair color in the humans. It depends on the type of the allele. If the allele is dominant, then the color of the hair will be black. These are different hair colors or different shades of the humans which are due to the 4 genes which are present on different chromosomes. So we can conclude that polygenic traits are those traits which are controlled by more than one genes. Genes can be 2 or more than 2.